And after just over 100 days in office, Mayor Brandon Johnson is speaking out about his time in office so far and his plans for the future. With his first 100 days now in the books, Brandon Johnson still faces arguably the greatest challenge of this young administration.
And that is what to do about the city's ongoing migrant crisis. Political reporter Scott Schneider sat down one-on-one with the mayor today to talk about what comes next, and we're all curious. What did he say?
Yeah, Natalie and Anthony, the mayor was quick to remind me that this is not a Chicago-centric problem. Other sanctuary cities like New York and L.A. are struggling to find adequate housing and to cover the enormous cost of caring for the steady influx of asylum seekers. I asked Brandon Johnson how much longer, realistically, migrants can be allowed to take up space on the floor of Chicago's police stations. Right now, there is no firm timetable for moving them out. We also talked about the decision to give children of asylum seekers the opportunity to attend class starting this week at Chicago Public Schools and how that decision might impact the quality of learning. Johnson was quick to call out past administrations for not valuing public education as he does, calling the decision to welcome migrants to classrooms an imperative.
As a product of public schools, as someone who has taught in the public schools, someone who sends their children to the Chicago Public Schools, there's no one more vested in the public education system than me. And what I've said repeatedly is that bringing people together to address the needs that families have across the city of Chicago, regardless of what zip code you're in, that we have to do that.
Tonight at 9, more of my one-on-one with Mayor Johnson, including a glimpse at the private side of the man behind the office, including how his wife and kids are adjusting to the idea that they are now forced to share their husband and their father with the entire city. Natalie and Anthony.